There's a large iron door at the end.
Let's take a look.
Alright.
Huh? What are you doing, Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime.
Oh,
so,
he's,
I stuck the broom
doing
in
it
there to
again.
keep the door from shutting.
That's fine. Don't worry.
Jumpy, look!
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's... a map of the ship's interior?
Oh, nice.
It says sea deck.
So it's the map for this floor, then. We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
No worries. And if I'm right...
What the?
You're shitting me. We're back.
The hospital room. Lotus is gonna be pissed.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay. Lotus? What are you...
Huh?
How could you do this to us?
Yeah.
Knock it off. We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Yeah, there's a dead body.
Go have a look.
I
stuck the screwdriver in the door. That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there. There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there, too.
Wait, then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, it's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
Fine, let's go.
My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it. Alone.
Well, I mean, yeah, but... Actually, no, the pitch does show it. It has to be 2 people. Because only 3 people can open a door. Well, 3, 4, or 5.
And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door.
Did we find his bracelet in the room, by the way?
And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah. That means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship.
Because friendship is magic.
Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Was Zero still on the ship with them? Yeah, I think so.
But I don't... Where could Zero be hiding?
I think
Think what?
Zero is one of us.
Ooh. You have a point, to be honest. Oh, Clover transformed. Oh, Lotus and stuff explode. Oh, and they turn back to Clover. Sorry, it just... it doesn't go to like 5 different points of the room. 4 different points of the room. It just keeps going back and forth. It's just hilarious. Anyway, that's crazy! Nah. Because the thing is, what do you call it? Think about it. Seven said that they don't need... No, was it Seven or Snake? I think it was Snake. Said how the traps are self-detonated. So Zero doesn't have to do them properly. But what if he was actually one of them, pretending to be one of these people, like one of the people who don't know what's going on, just to see how everyone's doing things? I'm always the type of person that agrees with people on theories until there's proof that they shouldn't exist. So, yeah.
Well, that's possible.
Yeah, it is.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
And what's that?
The bracelets. Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
You got a point.
Exactly.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the Nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah. Seven, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. Seven and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because...
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
You're the one who said this was gigantic with no evidence.
Ah.
2? Wow, it's already 3.
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. Seven, Clover, Junpei, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
You're right, but...
We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is... Mercury.
To the spaceship!
Here we go.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Oh, I see. It's got the Mercury symbol.
Now we can go.
Looks like there's only 2 floor buttons working.
C and bottom.
Time to head down then.
This is a numbered door.
I will be your narrator for today. That voice though is like, this is a numbered door. I'll be your tutorial narrator. There is.
It's door 2.
So who should go through the door this time?
We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. It's set up so we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
I'll go too.
Then I suppose I need to go too then.
Yep, 5 plus 7 equals 12, plus
Alright,
8 equals
we're
20.
taking off.
2 plus 0 equals 2.
Okay, please be careful.
Jesus. You two are acting like you're married, you know that?
Oh,
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
Yeah, that sounds convincing.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Oh boy, here we go.
Where the hell is it this time?
Oh my god, why do you have to yell? You've done this twice in a row now. Just see how short the hallway is. Just look down. If you see something on the wall, go towards it. You have 81 seconds. 9 times 9.
I don't see it!
Oh, there it is! It's right there! It stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Yeah, we really should, actually.
Alright. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Oh, whoops, I clicked off the game accidentally.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
I love how Junpei said there was 5 doors, but he only mentioned 4 of them, and 7 had to mention the 5th.
Alright, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You okay with that?
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
You gonna click?
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Alright then.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Seek a way out. Ba-do-boo. Okay. Let's start. What's in here? What the hell is this supposed to be? Like a drawing of a whirlpool or something. Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it looks like water. Yeah. Alright, there's a tile. There's a little tile in the drain. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to pull it out, though. Might have to use our heads for this one. Alright, let's figure this out. What if you were to, like, hit the thing from the bottom and knock it out? Because, yeah. Huh, looks like the water doesn't work. Doesn't matter how much 7 turns it's saying, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off somewhere else? Maybe. There's a dirty blanket on the bed. Hey, this handle's pretty loose. Loose? You think it would come off if you pull on it? Oh, it did. It fell off. Huh. Look at this, the handle doesn't really fit on the string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it. Sun. Symbol on a toilet lid. Seems pretty fishy. It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the ones on the doors. There's a lot of There's a lot more gross stuff than a gross toilet. It's like, wow, you're a deep thinker. A toilet paper tube, huh? Seriously, doubt I'm gonna need this for anything. What's this? Oh, this part is thinner than the rest. In fact, this doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of the thing. The rod feels loose. Maybe if I give it a couple of turns. Here we go. Alright, so, if I'm right, combine this with this. Boomba! Screwdriver. Awesome, what's around here? Huh, what the hell? It's not opening. Oh, the screws. There's something up with this drawer. I don't trust it. Why, you don't trust me because there's screws? Sweet, got the screws off. Now we can open the drawer. There's nothing in here. Well, maybe the drawer's what we need. The drawer, huh? Alright, let's yank this thing out. Okay. Somebody made some wavy blue lines on this mirror with blue paint. Is that a drawing of a blue scarf? No, maybe not. I can't do that yet. Oh, here's the knob. There's nothing in the drawer. Yeah, something's not right though. This handle in the drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out? Alright, let's mess with this a little. If I use the screwdriver on the screw in the center of the handle, maybe I can. Yeah. And now, put the desk drawer in here. Sounded like something falling. What was that? Let's open the drawer. Oh, nice. The tile in here, I guess that was what made the noise, huh? I see, the drawers weren't the same size. That's why the tile didn't get knocked down by the other drawer. Oh, okay. What's over here? It's just hanging from the wall. Well, if we're pulling the string, then it must be a toilet that flushes. Interesting. You can pull it to flush the toilet. Oh, I want to pull it. This paper seems pretty old. Why, how the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like I've really got a choice, do I? Well, I mean, does it turn out to be useful? It's not like I want to. Nope, doesn't turn out to be useful. Okay. Didn't have to. Well, that sucks. Okay. Is that everything in this room? Oh, no, look. Look at this. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So basically what we need to do is this is inclining us to make this run water by doing this. And the water will probably go into the other sink because it has a whirlpool, which is where the water goes into. Now I can turn the water on. Junpei, what are you doing? It's pretty obvious. I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like that. Thinking about it, Lotus. This faucet doesn't have a knob when you found it. What do you mean? Just watch. At any time now. Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that mean the pipes are clogged? Oops. Let's turn it off now. So did anything change? The water's still flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Ah, Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright. And that, friends, is when Lotus is being a bitch. Well, I mean, not really. And if I'm right, yeah, here it is. The tile. Cool.
What the?
Whoa. You okay?
Hey, what's going on? Are you okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before.
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi, Light, Nona.
The Three Stooges!
What the hell was that?
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona, those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Huh. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Huh?
Wait, under this bed. The home's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop?
Yeah.
Oh no. Please don't look at my internet history.
I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids.
If you look at these photos properly, they're reused. but they're flipped. Okay, so, for example, the top left picture, there's like this white part here and black part here, but on this one, the bottom right, it's black here and there's white here. And then, with this kid, he's on the right, with like a white thing. And then this one, it's just zoomed in, and he's on the left, and there's a white part. And then this one, it's basically the same thing. And for all I know, there's probably pictures underneath these guys that are basically doubles of these 4.
After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to been it. That's why I went to the wharf.
Ooh, Secret Agent 7.
From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. The bags... There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was
Ow.
a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
A drug?
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed, and sat down. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold up. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
Super 7 powers activate!
Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Hey, what happened after that?
I don't remember what happens after that. I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too. Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died. A girl, I think.
Huh?
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else.
It's okay.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said, the children who had been kidnapped 9 years before, apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings. The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway. I didn't learn anything about the Nonary game or Zero. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings? That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that? I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
Alright, let's get back into it. That was a pretty interesting backstory, though, I must admit that. Alright then, so we got that piece. We got 2 of them now. Check this room. Ooh, that's dark. I can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Sure would be nice if the mirror was a little down. Looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. Wonder if that means anything. Alright, let's check my items. Okay. I just realized there's a 14 word on this. I thought it was just gibberish, but no, it says 14. Okay. Oh. Mirror. Oh! Mirror. Mirror's hanging at the same height as the other one on the right. Oh yeah, we can probably use the mirror to reflect the light. Now I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine on. Shine on this one. So if I shine the light on the mirror on this back... I get it. Shine a light on the mirror, symbols appear. The left side has a sun and the right has a moon symbol. Gonna remember this. Shine the light on the mirror. Oh, okay, I get it now. So, pull the sun, toilet 4, pull the moon, toilet 7. Cool. Let's see what else is here. God damn it, no matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, I won't budge. Guess I won't be opening this anytime. Doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna do this. So after this 4 times. Alright. 2, 3, 4. I just hear something? I did, but it doesn't look like anything's happened here. I wonder what that sound was. Alright, now for the other room. Okay, 7 times. There's no voice, there are no lines or anything. I'm not sure where I'm up to now. Or maybe it's because I haven't lifted the toilet? Yeah, it's because I haven't lifted the toilet. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean the dark room? Oh, maybe I can now open the drawer. That was the only other thing I couldn't do in the other room. Yep. I don't know how a toilet thing was stopping that, but okay. Yes, 0. Can't open it because of a toilet. Alright, now, due to what this toilet said in this room, 14 equals E. So... yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack the mystery then. We've got 4 tiles, and there are a bunch of tiles that are in the same size up in the wall there. So if we replace 4 on the tiles on the room, on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Alright, so if I'm right, we have to take off all the E's. Emergence will be remained with this. If I'm right, that's hexadecimal. Hey, did you just hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? Yeah, it looks like we did. 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. For anyone that doesn't know hexadecimal, hexadecimal does the same thing as normal normal numbers. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then when it gets to 10, it turns into A. So whereas 10 would be 10, 10 becomes A, 11 becomes B, 12 becomes C, 13 becomes D, and then 14 becomes E. And it does it all the way to F, so 15 becomes F. And then once it goes through the first 6 letters of the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, it goes back to whatever the next number was. So, for example, and here's a little math lesson from Fake 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. So it goes all the way to 15, but it's actually A, B, C, D, E, F. And then 16 would be 10. 17 would be 11, and it would go all the way back to 19. 20 would then be AA, if I'm remembering this right. And then 21 would be AB, 22 would be AC, all the way to 25, which would be AF, and then it would become 20 again. You basically keep on redoing that. Hexadecimal is one of the harder things to remember, but once you get your head around the fact that, well, I mean, once you get the head around the fact that it's pretty easy when you think about it, it's pretty useful for no real reason. I think you use it in computer coding more than anything. That's what I think. I've never actually found a use for it, besides the fact that I learned it when I did IT, which I failed, because it was very confusing. Basically, the E's in emergence are 14s from the tiles, so if it replaces that gives up the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Yeah, I agree. Yes, let's go. You found it! Woo! I'm happy. I like the flicker of the screen when it goes into the AOV or novel. It's awesome.
Oh, what the hell is this place?
Torture room?
Ooh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
Can I change something? No, there's no option thing. The text speed being rather slow. And I say that because I like it when they do a pause in the... let me just explain something that two things that I don't like about this game, and I'll probably bring it up at the end of the series again. I like, when it comes to voice things with text, like visual novels. If they're voiced, like I just said, I like the auto function, but I don't like it when there's pauses. The reason I'm not using the auto function, you may hear me clicking my mouse after each talk, which I really don't like that you're able to hear it, but then it takes away the, oh, there's no background noise, yay, I get to calmly watch this or listen to it and stuff. But the auto waits like 2 seconds after someone's finishing before going to the next text, and I hate that. I really hate that. I think the same thing happened in Zero's Time Dilemma? I don't remember. I don't think it did, actually, no. But while I turned auto off, what was I saying? While I turned auto off, and I tried clicking whenever they finish talking to speed it up, so it sounds like there's no breaks and they're talking normally, so you don't miss anything properly. When they don't do a pause and they're talking, they usually talk faster than the text is typing, and so, while the text is still typing, if you press your left mouse button, it completes the text instead of going to the next one, which I like, but at first I was like, oh, I'll keep on doing this, I'll keep on double pressing every time a new text thing happens, so the text is complete while they're talking, and when they finish talking, I can quickly go to the next one. But sometimes they do the ellipses, which makes them do a sound, which is usually important to hear because it shows them that they're exhausted or something. And if I press my mouse twice then, it goes to the next one. And I really hate that because it doesn't do the voices then. But when they talk fast enough the text doesn't finish, it means that I'm literally out of my comfort zone, because then I literally have to be forced through the pauses. It's not a big issue, the auto one is a big issue, but I can simply just press my mouse button again. I'm just saying that I wish there was a faster typing speed for the text, so it got to the end of the text faster without me having to click the left mouse button. That's all I'm trying to say. Sorry, I just wasted 2 minutes for explaining that.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this wouldn't be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel.
Oops. She says she doesn't want to sit in it. Sorry.
Too dark to look through it, though.
Wow.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oh, what the hell is this?
The only silver thing there. Wow, that's inconspicuous, Zero.
What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Alright then. Let's do this. Go! Over there! Shoot me! Secret way out of this place. Action time! Okay, I want to do something. Let's save. And let's go to the title screen. Options. Skip text. Damn it, there is no fast forward thing. Cursor speed slow. I use my mouse, thank you very much. Alright, let's just get back into the game, god damn it. God. 999, you were doing so well. You were doing so well. Okay, I love this cursor. That cursor's actually pretty cool, but the bad thing about cursor is I'm pressing the buttons lightly right now, and they always... Like, sometimes they can go past something if you press it wrongly. That's right for the mouse, so you can just click. Boom. These stairs go to the exit, just like that. I mean... Okay, so what I want to do is... Of course, the entrance is locked. It's been like that in every room we've been in. There's no point for trying to get it back. Hey, this pipe is connected to that thing over in the corner. I imagine there are electrical wires running through that pipe to the device. Yeah. There are a number of ominous-looking tools and instruments here. Let's see, we've got an adzer and a hammer, a pair of forceps. And what are other things? The two all broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look like way too new to be here with all this stuff? Yeah, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. There's a wench. Oh, wench? Wench! It's a wench! I love wenches! Should be able to get these bolts off with this wrench we just found. Oh, cool. Sweet, it's open! This hole's too small, you can't see in even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? Well... I'm actually considering this right now. Do I want to put my arm into the dark, what looks like it could burn me thing? Because this looks like that kind of thing you put fire into to heat up a train. Does that make sense? That's what it looks like to me. I could be completely wrong about my analysis. That's what it looks like. I am a little sugar high right now, okay? I have had nothing to do with sugar in the past 5 to 6 hours. I don't know what's wrong with me. There could be something dangerous in there, like a porcupine, or a scorpion, or a fucking Zero. Okay, I admit, that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. Small, cold, and hard. Oh my god! It's 7! Wait, no, actually, no. No, it's just me. I am very small and cold, but I'm still very hard. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Okay, I just made myself laugh. I'm sorry. What's over here? Levers? Red, yellow? You think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that, the bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. What about this one? These levers have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All you can do is turn something on and off. What's important is what they turn on and off. Didn't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. I see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, it feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the lever. Oh, is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? Just water going somewhere. Junpei is chill as fuck. It seems like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh! Junpei, look! What's she... Oh, damn. Oh, damn! I can see through the glass now. Oh! Whoa, EDBF. Is that on the shark? Oh, that's a shark! There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written in the shark's belly. On the shark's belly. Its head looks like the letters are ED, B, and F. Whatever these are for, it has to be in the room somewhere. Can you do this in the wrong order? I wonder. There are a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. Let's push some of them. There you go, so if I press it again, back you come. Guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. I'm gonna do them in the wrong order. I'm gonna do it backwards. So, F, B, D, E. Ha! You can. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. Guess the puzzle here was it the power to be sent in a specific way. Alright. Now what's this? Actually, no, I want to do this first. The sunk key should fit into the keyhole in these manacles. Oh! Okay, I guess I should have inspected that before I got the sunk key. Alright, sunk key, in you go. And yes. Great, they're open. Don't think we're going to need the sunk key again here, though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sunk key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Cool, what's this? There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh? I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right, next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust the switches to make the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the 4 screens of the screen. Corners of this... What the... Corners of the screen. Then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. I've done basically everything. Alright. Okay, so we have to make that. Oh, that's not working. Oh, that's good. That was easy. On, off, on, off. On. Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. To be complete, the experiment data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, 7's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data, I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity. This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we've still got to prepare. We can talk about this after you've figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject in the device.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
Alright then.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait, what?
Wait!
Nona?
Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
What the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh. No way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
I met her in a life and death situation.
Yeah,
While I was taken captive. I'm a cop, by the way. Yeah, you should be wearing more clothing. You're under arrest for public... yeah, you're under arrest.
I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
Who, what, when, where, why, how? Who are you? I'm 7. I don't know my real name. Who? What? What? Okay, I'm gonna go through them. Who? What? What were you doing there? I was a cop trying to look for them. Who? What? When? When were you there? I was there 9 years ago. Where were you? Who? What? When? Where? I was in a prison ship. I'm not going to continue this, actually. It's very hard to remember them one by one.
It's
Who?
not
What?
a
When?
short
Where? Why?
story.
Why? Who? What? When? Where? Why? How? Yeah.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me,
Wow.
please, what happened here?
Torch stuff. Yeah. Definitely.
Fine, I'll tell you.
You don't have to.
But,
Wait, what?
and then,
Huh?
that was when.
Oh, best description ever.
From there, it looked like, just as if, finally,
Finally. I rock
that's all I remember
birthday
from 9 years
stories.
ago.
Oh my God. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back.
It's like they're addicted to the number 9.
They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had. Before, they smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was
Oh?
it?
What a weird
Have
story.
you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
Gansfeld?
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment.
Never heard of it.
This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy.
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on
Oh,
this
I
ship
love
was supposed to
telepathy.
work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists.
Just so you guys know, don't get telepathy and telekinesis mixed up. Telepathy is mind reading and transferring thoughts. Telekinesis is moving objects with the mind or thoughts. Don't get them mixed up. A lot of people do.
But maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The Nonary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected.
Oh, come
Unless a
on.
subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
Oh boy.
System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right.
Here we go.
Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Huh?
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Alright. Let's do it. Alright, we already got that. Okay, let's start off by putting them on 1. No, we still need quite a bit more. Yep, we need to put on 1. Okay, that one looks... Oh, no, this one needs to go down. Okay. That looks good. Oh, that's perfect. Cool, that was easy. I've started putting them on 1 and 2s. 1 by 1. The experiment is concluded. The door will now unlock. Wow then. Okay. I can hear the door unlocking. And now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. Glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little short. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for 7 of me to get her out of her. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight, I don't ever want to see this thing again. Ooh, this narrator's voice didn't have a name. There we are. I found it! Now for some mindfuckery.
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Yes, we just need to keep going.
Right, let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C-Deck. Huh? No one's here.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
Hey, Junpei!
We should follow him.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. All right, time to open this.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet.
That's...
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Then we can't open this door.
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side of this, you know? We can't just stop...
It's open.
Hey, it opened.
What?
Yeah, the others must have found the Jupiter key.
Well, what are we waiting for? What?
Whoa.
Why?
What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Get me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back!
The murderer? Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was... Huh. No. No, it can't be true.
Give it to me! Let's go! Open!
happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's open.
It's open.
Again?
What the hell is
Who's
this?
unlocking these?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
Then how would I know that? Whatever, let's just go.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
Well, that opened easily.
No way.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse.
Well, that actually suited his voice there. By the way, I just realized this. This is the same voice actor for Junpei's ZTD and Zero Time Dilemma. And if you haven't seen Zero Time Dilemma, good, because if you're watching this for the first time, don't watch it. But if you have seen it and you're rewatching this, or just watching this for the first time, you've already played this game, you'll know why this voice actor suits Junpei, because it's really good. He does it really well.
Shit!
We've hit rock bottom!
Hey, Junpei!
This can't get any worse.
I can't take this anymore. No one can. No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's
Obviously.
a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up. Ah! Connie!
Crap. That's what he was
Connie!
talking about.
Connie, hang on!
I thought he was just talking to himself about what's going on, but no, he saw Connie.
Connie!
Jumpy?
Oh man. Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No. No way. No way I am going to let you die. I am going to save you. I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're going to see me again lots more times. You just got to hang on. All right, Connie? You... Ow, what can I do? Damn it! What's that? A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No, don't go. Please, don't go. Please just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you.
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I've liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long
Can you please
time.
shush? I'm going to fucking cry if you keep this up. No matter how much times I play through this, no matter how much times I play it. Oh my god.
Jumpy, do you remember
Can I stop
we
playing?
hung out a lot when we were kids?
Can I put this on mute? Or something? I thought this was bad on the DS version with just the background music. Oh no, this is worse. Oh my god, this is worse.
We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball
I don't
want to
remember.
School. They're all memories I'll never forget.
Oh, I will.
All of
Fucking
those
help it.
moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you.
We'll go to them, don't worry. Just please shush.
But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
Imagine how these voice actors must be when they're voicing these lines. Oh yeah, you're playing the role, and your voice is going to be very sad. Your girlfriend, or wannabe girlfriend, is dying in your hands. And you have to sound very sincerely sad. But I'm not sad. Okay, I'm gonna put you into the act. Bring me your girlfriend, and we will kill her for you, and then you will voice the lines. Okay, now I'm sad.
That makes me happy, Jumpy. I feel
God damn it.
sleepy.
No, come on, don't go to sleep.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you.
Oh, fucking hell. No.
Thank you so
No,
much.
no, 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 no. God damn it.
Connie! Connie!
I hate you. Yeah, go die. Thanks for the tears. Bloody game. Why did you have to remake this? Why did you have to make me play this again? Great. Now we're going to the reading mode. Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Kanny's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Wow. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5 o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he sat Kanny down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly he made his way to the door he'd come through. I don't actually know why people make the term lead. Like, I know lead is for pencils, but I don't know what happens when you make something out of lead. Like, how does that change the sentence? Like, what happens if his body's made of lead? I need to look it up, honestly. But I'm guessing lead is something bad. If you were to make something out of lead, it's bad? Like, the only other time I've heard of lead in that kind of abbreviation was from my friend. And he says how the Romans were, like, their fall was funny because it wasn't by any other person. It was because they made stuff out of lead and poisoned themselves or something. Or killed themselves with the lead because they made stuff out of lead and it was very bad to make stuff out of lead. But besides that, I've never heard of the term lead in any other abbreviation besides pencils. So I don't actually understand this sentence as well as I should. Anyway. Okay, so as he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Why? There's the door. And sorry about before, by the way. My mouse was not clicking. It's not even the batteries. I've had this problem before. I'm not even going to complain about it. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. And yeah. His heart rattled in his chest. An empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion. Simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached out for the hatch. Fatality. And then he was floating in the water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. A knife? Where'd he get it? Where? Where'd this guy get a knife from? What the hell? Okay. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5, the 9th man. Snake was in the shower room. Clover, Ace, and Santa were there. Lotus and Seven were there. And Kenny was there. Who's this person? And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. Well then, that was the Submarine ending for 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. There is technically 6 endings to this game. I'm not going to name them all, but one of them is called the Coffin ending. Well, I mean, I can name them all. I'm not going to name the other 2 bad endings. But you need to get this thing called the safe ending to get the true ending, because something happens in the safe ending to be able to continue the true ending. But if you try aiming for the true ending without completing the safe ending, and I mean completing, even if you get to the part of the safe ending where what you need to learn is learned, you won't know it when you try doing the true ending, so don't even bother. You have to complete the safe ending for good. If you try doing the true ending without completing the safe ending, you get to a point where you can't continue, and it unlocks the Coffin ending. Which means, oh, you got up to this point in the true ending, but you can't continue. So, it just pauses the game there. Usually you'd have to replay the whole game again just to get to that point, but due to the DS having a, oh, you can hold right arrow to skip through the text you've already seen before, it was handy. This one makes it even handier with the flowchart. You can just double click. But yeah, the Submarine ending is honestly not the worst. The worst one is the one I will be doing last, so 3rd ending I'll be doing. The next ending I'll be doing is similar to this one, but you don't get as much of a miserable ending. This one is more of an emotional, distraught ending. Everyone dies, and you see how Junpei feels depressed, and it just feels so much worse. God, with voice acting. Ugh. So much sadness. I'm not actually going to press left mouse button here because little thing here, I've actually played this for a 2nd time today now, because when I played this the first time, I clicked left mouse button here and forgot to turn off my recording. I don't know why I would have, but I didn't, because I thought it would be safe, and it made the game go unresponsive, so it just ruined my whole recording. Had to re-record the whole thing, and it's basically gone for the same amount of time, maybe even more. Don't know why I went for more. But yeah, this ending was pretty interesting. I loved this ending the first time I did it. It was very sad as well. Especially when you have to read it out. You're hearing everything in your own words, which means it's getting to your mind because you're saying it instead of just hearing it. And it's just so hurtful. All the endings in this game, from the true ending to the submarine ending and everything in between, is just sad. Because there's so many stuff they put in. Oh my god. Anyway, that was the submarine ending. I will be doing another ending tomorrow, which won't take as long, because I can just skip through the start of the game by using the flowchart, go into door 4, and then we can get on with the other ending. And when we get to the hospital part, there will be a few new dialogue options. But but there won't be much new ones, because just because we go through door 4 doesn't mean much changes. The only thing that will change is, like, after we go out of door 4 and go into the second room of door 4. Not really second room, but there's always a new room. Like, door 5 had the casino after it, door 4 has another area after it. Then after that area, there will be new pieces of dialogue, because the two groups meet each other and you're in a new group completely. But then once all the groups get together, and they start having their usual pieces of dialogue that they do in the hospital room, and go searching for the bits and Snake goes missing, we can skip that whole bit and start choosing doors. And that's the part where we will be continually playing through, because there will be new parts for us. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this ending, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. See ya.